Thanks, Craig. That was a lot of fun, but I was there in the 60s. And although we recognise that in the beginning was the word, by the 1960s, with the advent of women's liberation, the word was with Saxtons, led by Joan Saxton, an erudite, visionary speaker of Messiah-like stature and the founder of Australia's national public speaking industry. As a fellow wordsmith, I quickly became one of her apostles. Other wordsmiths heard her clarion call. When Joan told us to go forth and speak, we did. Words live on long after a person has said them. They are complex, they are emotional, they can be extraordinarily powerful. They influence the way people think. Back in those Camelot days of the 60s, as they were often called, President John F. Kennedy, a man who crafted words brilliantly, said, "One person can make a difference, and everyone should try." His words were powerful because he passionately believed in what he was saying. And the President's words resonated with me. I determined that I would do my best to make a difference. Being given the job of creating Cleo magazine in the early 1970s gave me my first major opportunity to do just that. Cleo encouraged women to make the most of their talents and abilities. Cleo applauded women with ambition. We campaigned for better education for girls and women. By now, women's liberation was well and truly underway. Helen Reddy's hit song, "I Am Woman," was inspirational. "I am woman, hear me roar. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong. I am invincible." We thought we were, and we wanted it all, including male centerfolds, which Cleo pioneered don't be envious, it's not nice. Cleo pioneered in Australia. Now that was a very interesting part of my editorial duties. There's no doubt words can take a person on incredible adventures. That was just over 40 years ago. And while women have gained entry into occupations created by men and into a workplace that Malcolm Turnbull says was created for men, by men, and still exists today, I don't think enough women have devoted their efforts to inventing work and workplaces that would suit them better. And I mean all workplaces, from the factory floor to the executive suite. There is still a long way for women to go. Only last Friday, Katie Page, the CEO of Harvey Norman, pointed out that female representation at the top levels of corporate Australia is getting worse. Not enough women are being nurtured to get to CEO level. For a woman pioneer like me, that's a depressing fact, but also a call to action. Once a pioneer, always a pioneer. Words have always been the weapon that I've used to bring about change. I believe words and leadership are natural allies. Words only matter if they are backed up by leadership. Strong leadership will be needed to encourage women to ask for more. And my aim in the year ahead will be to show them the positive steps they need to follow to do this successfully. I also plan to continue to show Australians, through the use of carefully chosen words, the steps they need to make to create a friendly Australia and communities in which a person with dementia still feels like a valued member of the community in which he or she lives. Do you know there are 1,800 cases of dementia being diagnosed in Australia every week? A few simple words of understanding can make a world of difference to a person with dementia. Words convey purpose, values, character, and culture. Words inspire and engender loyalty and commitment to a cause. Words give life to ideas. It's through words that leaders cast visions for the future. Words, as someone once said, are things, and a small drop of ink falling like dew upon a thought produces that which makes thousands, perhaps millions, think.